Hey guys, welcome back to the next video in this series. So in this video, let us focus on attaching uh, the treatments with actions. Okay. So before we actually do that, let us see a short thing on how actually treatment works. I think I have already shown you in one of my previous videos, but let us see it now. So let us go to the actions and open a standard credit card offer. So in this standard credit card offer, let us actually go to the treatments tab. As you can see, we have three treatments: standard card email, standard card push, and standard card tile. See, whenever you create a treatment and associate it with an action, there are two decision data will be updated in the backend. Okay. Now let us understand those decision data. Let me go to decision and decision data. Let us understand for web treatments. Okay. So for web treatments, so just search for web treatments. Okay. As you can see, there is a decision data with the name web treatments. So similarly, you can also find it for email treatments, mobile treatments, other treatments, etc. So when you create a treatment, this decision data will be updated. Now, when you associate a treatment with an action, then another decision data will be updated. So for web treatments, we have something called offer treatments join. And for mobile treatments, we have mobile treatments join. But for web, they have created the out of the box way, they have created it as offer treatments join. Now let us quickly download these two files and let us understand the data present in it. So first let us download the web treatments data. Just open it. Okay. Let us understand the data in it. So it has a PY name. PY name is nothing but it is a name of the treatment. And PY issue and group are empty. And the PY label also basically follows the treatment label maybe, right? But the PY name has the treatment name in it. Okay. And all other attributes like content format, placement tile, image URL, start and end date, click through URL, and eligibility conditions. That means if it has treatment eligibility, the language, okay, and few other attributes like a treatment type, which is web over here. PY is proposition active always, right? So these are the attributes which were present in web treatments. So this only stores the treatment related information. It doesn't store any information related to the action and its association. Okay, perfect. So now let us go to offer treatments join, and this will have the association information. So our standard card action is associated with these three actions, out of which one is web action. This association will be present in offer treatments join decision data. Now let us export this and open this, and let us understand the data present in over here. Okay. So here we have PY issue, PY group, and PY name. So this is the actions information and the PY treatment and PY channel. So the standard card is associated with the treatment name called standard card type, and the channel is web. So similarly, it also has information about other cards: rewards card, rewards plus card, and premier rewards card. So since this decision data is only for web, that is why it is only storing web related associations. Okay. Now, if I go back to the decision data landing page, and I will show you the email treatment as well. So instead of offer, put email treatments. and remove the join. Okay, there is email treatments and email treatments join. Email treatments decision data will be storing the treatments information, email treatments information, and the join will be storing the association between action and email treatments. Now let us export this. So here you can see the standard card is having a treatment called a standard card email on the channel, email channel. So similarly, the information is present for all other cards as well. So in a similar way, you can also find for all the channels. Okay. And if you have created your own channel uh, and you have put it as an other, so then you will have something called as other treatments. For example, I have a new channel created and that doesn't fall under any category like web direct mail, these kind of things. So I will put the channel type as other, and the other treatments and other treatments join will be updated, right? So now this is the background information. Now let us actually uh, go into the practicals. So basically, we will now focus on attaching or associating or joining the treatment related information with our actions. So since that is a bigger logic, I want to create a new strategy and I want to call that a strategy inside this embedded strategy. Okay. In order to do that, let me go ahead and create a strategy. To create decision strategy. All right. So the name of this strategy which I'm going to give is join credit cards with the treatments underscore V2. Okay. And no initial decision context is required. And coming to the strategy result class. So since we are actually on our credit cards, we can actually select the credit cards or leave as is. When we leave as is, it will consider the strategy results class as your application SR class. In our case, our application is CDH and the class would be CDH-SR. And the applies to class would be the same because we are going to refer inside this strategy, right? So it will be the same. And let us click on create and open. Okay. So a strategy has been created. Now I will enable the external input in this strategy. Now, what is an external input? So this strategy is being called in a different strategy, right? So that means the external strategy has to receive the data from the calling strategy. So this external input will enable that. That is why we are having this external input. So now in this strategy, I will be opening my menu, go to the sub strategy and select external. Okay. Now I will connect my component over here and this double click on this sub strategy component. And so run the strategy on current page and another page. We have two options. So since my primary class of this strategy is a data decision request customer CDH, and I have created my join strategy in the same class, I will be able to select this strategy. So join credit cards with the treatments V2. So this is my strategy name. Now you might ask a question. So Sham, we have changed the context inside the strategy, but how come we are able to select the strategy on my primary page? Yeah, this is how it actually works. So you see this particular box is used to loop the customers, but whatever the components which we are going to refer inside, that will still have the primary class as this data decision request the customer CDH. So this loop, we are actually looping for every customer. Yeah, so anyway, the customer is a single page. For that particular embedded customer page, we are running this strategy, but still the primary page of this particular components will be my data decision request customer itself. Yeah, but if you want to utilize the properties from the customer, then those will be available for you with the alias, right? With the alias name as customer. So if I open the properties of this embedded strategy, I have an alias name as customer. You can access the attributes of the customer by using the alias. But this strategy, the primary page would be my data decision request customer itself, right? Now we are good. Now let us develop this external strategy called join credit cards with treatments V2. Awesome. Now, we have inbound scenarios and outbound scenarios, correct? So for inbound scenarios, inbound treatments has to be associated with the actions, and for outbound scenarios, it has to be outbound, correct? So let us create two different strategies and then call those two different strategies inside this strategy. Okay. Now I will be creating two more strategies, one for inbound, another one for outbound. So the name would be inbound channels custom. So why I am putting as a custom, because there is an out of the box strategy with the same name called inbound channels. That is why I don't want to save with the same name. I will show you in shortly in our NBA strategy framework how actions will be associated with those treatments. I will be showing you very shortly. Okay, right. Now I will keep everything as is and I will click on create and open. So this instance is already exists. Yeah, I have created with this name. I will put it as V2 and I will create and open. Perfect. Now enable the external input and save. Awesome. Now let us save as this with outbound channels custom V2. Okay. And the remaining things will be the same. Let us click on create and open. Awesome. So now we have two strategies ready with us. Now we have to use those two strategies in this strategy by again using the external strategy component. So here I will be using my inbound channels custom V2, and in the second one we are going to use outbound channels custom V2. Awesome. Now I will connect external input to both the strategies. But I will not connect these inbound and outbound to results component. See, I want to execute either inbound or outbound, but not both at the same time. Correct? I have to pick a path between these two. Now, I have to pick either inbound or outbound. So, in order to pick a path, we have a component called a switch component in the selection category. So, use this switch component. Okay. Now, just select these two. Okay. Now I will open the switch component properties over here and I will delete outbound. In the otherwise, I will select outbound channels V2. So here you can see select this component when this condition is true, otherwise select outbound. Now what is the condition we want to focus on? We want to focus on external input. So external input me is my external input component over here, right? So I want to refer a property from external input. What I want to refer? I want to refer py direction. So if the py direction is equal to inbound, right? Then I want to select this inbound channels custom V2. So I will click on submit. As you can see, there is a dotted line between the switch component and external input. That means we are referring a few attributes from the external input, right? Now you might ask a question, Sham, the external input will have more than one action coming into the strategy, right? Then how it will actually work? Yeah, whenever you refer, it will only pick only first record in the component. So in the external input, let us say we have both the standard card and rewards card, and the rewards card is the first one. So it will take the values from rewards card. Now you might ask another question, then wouldn't be a problem in our use case? It wouldn't be a problem because um, for every property, for every action which is going from this set property, will have both the py channel and py direction, both are same. So that is why we can pick any of the attribute. I mean, any of the page. We can take these two properties from any of the page. So in this switch, I will put the name as direction switch. Actually, I have prepared a lot of theory in my PowerPoint presentation. I will try to add that in all the decision strategy videos. I have nearly prepared 33 slides, and I hope this will be going big. But yeah, I will be I will definitely attach this PPT so that you can actually follow this for your future. Sorry, this PPT has been hung. Yeah. So let me close this and I will open it. There might be an issue, but that's okay. So now our strategy is ready, right? So if the direction is inbound, then it will pick inbound. Otherwise, it will pick outbound. Awesome. Now let us only focus on inbound use case for this entire use case. I will put outbound as empty. I will leave it to you for your research, and you can actually do it on your own. I will also explain how to do it by referring to out of the box external strategy. Awesome. Now, what is the next step we have to do? We have to form this inbound channels custom V2, correct? So this is our next adventure. So I will check in this join credit cards with the treatments as well. And I will go to inbound channels. Awesome. So now in the inbound also we will have many channels, right? Web channel, mobile channel, assisted channel, and other channels, other inbound channels. So for every channel, let us create a embedded strategy. But I don't want to create all the embedded strategies, not embedded, external strategies. I will utilize already existing ones, except web channel. For web channel, I want to create on my own because I want to show you how I am defining the logic to actually associate actions and treatments. Okay, so for that, let us actually create one strategy for web treatments alone. So here I'm going to write down the name as join credit cards with web treatments V2. Okay. And in the SR class, I will leave it as is because it will be taken, it will be taking the application SR class. So create and open. Now let us enable the external input. Done. Now let us go back to inbound channel strategy. Let me check out this. Okay. Now let us go to the inbound channels custom V2. Now let us import this. So selection. Okay. Before that, sub strategy external. So here we are going to copy this join credit cards with web treatments V2, right? And so now we have other other channels as well, right? What are the other channels? We have mobile, assisted, and other. Now I will actually show you something. So let us open something called as NBA strategy framework. So this NBA strategy framework is the core part of the CDH, right? And this includes a strategy called as treatments and channels. And this will have the logic for joining uh, inbound and outbound channel treatments, out of which we are going to see inbound channels. So there is a strategy with the name called inbound channels. So in the inbound channels, we can see we already have this web treatments, mobile treatments, assisted treatments, and other treatments. So let us quickly open the web treatments and the logic which we have over here. Yeah, it has some logic over here, right? So we are going to rebuild this logic from the scratch. And for other channels, we are going to utilize the same external strategies, right? Awesome. So now let me close NBA strategy framework. And I want to give a spoiler alert. So I'm currently focused on creating a course on entire NBA strategy framework. Basically, it's not entire CDH, but to the people who already know the CDH and who are working in the CDH will be always eager to know what is happening inside the NBA strategy framework. So I am currently working on developing a course and probably I will launch it in October or November. Yeah, stay tuned on that. Thank you. So awesome. Let me close this NBA strategy framework as well. Now let me close join credit cards as well. Now, yeah, we have this inbound channels and then inbound channels. V2, inbound channels, custom V2 and inbound channels. Now, yeah, right click, copy this mobile treatment and let us paste it over here. So this join mobile treatments external strategy will be uh, this component will be calling an external strategy called mobile treatments strategy. So similarly, I will copy the assisted and other. So this is assisted, and finally we are pasting other as well, right? Now we will connect external input with all the strategy components, but which one to pick? So for that, I will be using a switch. Okay, awesome. Now, in this switch, we are going to select channel, correct? Let us write it down. So select channel. So now let us add item. Now first select our join credit cards with web treatments v2. Now when the external input.py channel is equal to web, then we have to select this. So external input.py channel is equal to web, then we have to select this. Now add another item. So this is for mobile treatments. Okay. So external input dot py channel is equal to mobile. So if it is a mobile channel, we are selecting the join mobile treatments path. Now we have another path called join assisted treatments. Okay, why do we have two assisted treatments? Okay, what we will do is here we will select. Okay, I think I got it. So we haven't copied the assisted treatments. I think we have copied. Yeah, we haven't copied the other treatments. We have copied the assisted treatments twice. Let me copy paste the other treatments over here and just connect external input with this. Okay. Now, in the other ways, I will select join other treatments and I will add a third condition for assisted treatments. So here, my external input.py channel would be assisted, right? Awesome. Now let us click on submit and this is ready. Boom. So you can see here, it has connected, the switch has connected with all the components and in the runtime, it will only pick a particular component when the condition is matched. Okay. Now let us see some theory about a switch. So let me try to close this window. I don't know why PowerPoint is not responding. Give me a minute. Let me fix this. It's entirely gone. So let me quickly fix this. All right. So I have opened it in a different software. I will be bringing this. I will be bringing that to the screen. Awesome, guys. Yeah, now we were discussing about the switch component, right? Let me go to the switch component. Right. So let me actually animations up here. Okay. Now, why do we use a switch component? We use the switch component to choose the path. As you see, we have chosen the path between the directions. We have chosen the path between the channels. Let's say we have two paths. First path join inbound treatments. Second path join outbound treatments. So based upon the direction in the request, we will decide the path inside the strategy that we have done already. Yeah, we have seen that example. Now, another important point to note is it follows first come, first serve basis. What do you mean by that? So let us say this means if the first condition becomes true, then the path will be chosen, even though second condition also matches, right? So this is an important thing when you design a switch component. Keep in mind. Suppose if there are two conditions and those two conditions matches, but in this order, the first whenever the first condition is matches, that particular path will be executed. Now, another important thing to notice is it will be asked during the interviews. So they will ask, how does the strategy execution will happen? It will always start from switch. Okay. So it will go to the switch and based upon the condition, it will select appropriate path. So this should be your answer. Awesome, guys. So now that we have created a few templates, now in the next video, we are going to develop this strategy, join credit cards with web treatments.